Hello students again. So today on this video we are going to learn about comparatives and superlatives. So first of all, to do that we will need to learn what is an objective. I'm pretty sure you know. How to compare, how to use the comparative, and how to use the superlative. And after that we will learn some exception, some spelling rules that you need to know. Let's start talking about the adjectives. An adjective is a word that we use to describe people, animals, or objects. So there are words that we use to say how the things are. In this case, we are talking about a person, and this person, this boy, is tall. So tall is the adjective. For animals, for example, the whale is big. The ant is small. The snake is long. The caterpillar is short. So all these words, tall, big, small, long, short, are adjectives. Let's see more. The leopard is fast. The turtle is slow. So fast, slow. The elephant is heavy. The butterfly is light. So all these words are adjectives. All these words, we use them to describe things. Animals, remember, objects, people. So let's start talking about how to use the comparative. So to compare two things, in this case, two animals or two people or two objects, we just need to take the adjective, at, er, a, the pronunciation is a, and this is the result, smaller, and then we just need to add than. As in the example, the lemur is smaller than the whale. Okay? And the superlative, in this case, we compare three or more things. In this case, we are comparing three animals, not two, 3, 4, or more. In this case, we are comparing the butterfly, the giraffe, and the elephant. So, which animal of these three is the heaviest? The elephant. The elephant is the heaviest. Okay, so we just need to use the before the adjective and then add at the end est. Another example, which animal of these three is the tallest? The giraffe is the tallest. Okay? So these are the rules, the basic rules. Let's see now some exceptions. Now, I want you to look at these examples, at these words, and think, how do these words change? And think about if you can find a rule. What's the rule? So I am going to read all of them, and meanwhile, you need to think. Okay? Think. Large, the comparative is larger, and the superlative, largest. Brave, braver, bravest. Safe, safer, safest, and nice, nicer, nicest. So, did you find it? Do you know what is changing? Let's see the rule. The rule for words with an E at the end, we just need to take off the E and then add a for the comparative or est for the superlative. As in the examples, brave, you know this E is silent, brave, and then we don't need to write two E's, no, braver, and then bravest. Safe, safer, safest, and large, larger, largest. So this is the first exception. There are three. Okay, let's see the second one. Look, and do the same. Think meanwhile I am reading the words. How do these words change? Can you find a rule? So thin, the adjective, thin, thinner, thinnest, hot, hotter, hottest, red, redder, reddest, and fit, fitter, fittest. Do you know? Let's check. So the rule for the words with one syllable, remember, one syllable, and the vowel A, E, I, O, U, next to the last letter, we need to double the last letter and then add for the comparative or est for the superlative. So big is one syllable, big, and there is a vowel and one consonant. Okay? So big, bigger. We have two G's. And biggest, the same, two G's and then est. Hot, one syllable, hot. Hotter, see, one T, and here two T's, because it's one syllable, a vowel with a consonant. So hotter, hottest. And let's move on to the last and third exception. Look at these adjectives, heavy, noisy, and tiny, and think about what is the rule. Heavy, heavier, heaviest, noisy, noisier, noisiest, tiny, tinier, tiniest. So think about what is happening here. Okay, let's explain the rule. The rule for words with an A, with a Y at the end, you need to change the Y to an I, and then add R for the comparative or est for the superlative. So see, happy, we have Y here, happier, no Y. Now there is an I, and then R. Happier and happiest, the same. Silly, sillier, silliest. And pretty, prettier, prettiest. See? It is very easy. And then remember, on this video we have learned what is an adjective and how to compare two things or more. Okay, bye bye and see you on the next video.